Ian, how are you? I'm not hearing you.
How about that?
A little louder, please.
Okay, how about that?
Good.
Yeah, very sweet days, very sweet days. Very there's a point in your transformation when you have to accept that it's actually happening. And I've gone past that point and it's bloody amazing. Thank you, Ed. Yeah. How are you?
I just got up about 20 minutes ago and I was shocked to find out it's time for satsang.
It happens. Bed is good.
But what I find out is that just being still and quiet inflames me with feeling. Not emotion, but just plain feeling my body in this world.
Inflame sounds negative, so it can't mean that. Excites?
I feel really ecstatic. Almost all parts of my body are responding with tingling, except in the main part of my body. That tingling has turned into unbelievable power and peace and energy. Now, what that energy is doing, I have no idea. If it's transforming me in some way or not. But now I like to do meditation by lying down flat with my arms out to my side, just open to whatever is above. And then try to imagine myself just outside of my body, sinking into my body, closing my eyes and letting myself sink into my body so that my body becomes the playfield of my consciousness. And I can feel my awareness sort of like walking through fields of bliss. Sometimes it feels like some fires below of consciousness reach up to me and start pulling me into itself. And I feel all over immersed in awareness so sweet, so powerful. Maybe this is why teachers when they teach find it so hard to talk about anything in satsang because in the real sense, I'm not here anymore. My energy has gone backwards into my body. And I feel the bliss of consciousness everywhere within. From my toes to my knees, to my hips, to my chest, to my face, and outwards towards my arms. A lot of times now I imaginatively lay on my back and just feel. I don't try to meditate on anything. I don't try to picture something. I don't try to feel a part of my body, although that's close to what I do. Instead, I just fall backwards into this bliss and lie on the bed. And have the energies take me where they want to go. Michael, pull your attention into yourself. Focus on yourself. Feel the energies in your body. And relax. And let the energies work on you a little bit more until you're established in bliss. And then don't do anything anymore. Just leave yourself be here in bliss. Lay flat on the bed if you want. You don't have to try to sit up anymore for meditation. The most difficult part of this meditation is to get used to this sensation of falling asleep and stopping yourself from falling asleep and instead remaining awake, conscious, and be aware of the energy and bliss in your body. You can slightly close your eyes if you want, but you're not running from consciousness of the external world. You're falling into consciousness of you and your body. Now be aware that nothing of the old you would have been able to say anything about what was was happening to you in terms of bliss. This is something new. This is not something old. Just be aware of the energies in you. Feel the tingling in your back, your neck, your face, your arms. In this place right now, the only thing that exists is you. Fall back into you. Now you should be thoroughly aware of your own energy body, which, if you look or feel around inside, is different from where your physical body is. The energy body is sort of where your physical body is, but has different dimensions. It's larger, at least after a while, than the physical body. And once you grasp it, it becomes ecstatic. Your flesh feels like you've been administered some sort of medication that makes you feel bliss throughout your body, your face, your head. And the bliss is quite palpable. And it's there for you to enjoy it every time you close your eyes and sit in silence. If you open your eyes, now take a look at your body from the inside, as a meditator looks at his body, her body, our body. As I feel my body, it's like an explosion of energy throughout my trunk, my face, my head, my arms, my shoulders. And it's silent. And the bliss is strong. It attracts my attention, makes it one-pointed. And then I just sit still with it. After a few weeks of meditation such as this, whenever you just become quiet, close your eyes, you automatically drop deeply into your body. Feeling the bliss throughout. And in that bliss is complete quiet. You can hear things around you, but they barely affect your attention. What you do to attend to is the dancing energies in your body. And in meditation, they tend to coalesce into one solid frame of bliss, which is more or less coextensive with your physical body. And what does it do? It brings quiet and peace to you. And it's really necessary to feel this at some times during your meditation. You're actually searching near the bottom of your conscious life, slowing down to feel the energies within your body and around you, feeling the ecstasy, feeling the quiet, feeling the unending bliss. And then at some point, you'll be unable to talk anymore, because you'll be one unified bubble of nothingness. Yeah, you'll be able to talk about the nothingness, but that kind of ruins it. It's better just to be quiet and feel the ecstasy, because this is not part of normal everyday life. This is where your spiritual life begins, grasping the totality of your experience as a self. And the strongest presence within that awareness is your body, but it's not the only thing. There are rivers like geysers of energy that come out of the depths behind you or above you, kind of flow through your body, increasing and then decreasing the amount of ecstasy you feel inside your body. The important thing, though, is to be aware of the energies. They're there in your body. You can feel them throughout your body. Even while you no longer feel anything about the world. It's not a position of rest at all. It's a place of delicious awareness where your body is just part of what is perceived. What are you feeling now? Let it come to mind. Question of what am I feeling now? Don't answer. Just let the question be there. Now, look around inside your body and feel around too. How does it feel to be you? You may feel the body is suffused with this energy. You may sink beyond consciousness into unconsciousness, which is like sleep. But you'll do it feeling bliss. As your state of consciousness just sinks into your body, and the body becomes lighted by bliss. Just sit doing nothing, feeling who you really are. Who you really are is everything. And you begin by meditating and feeling the energies of the body and slightly outside of your body. You escape from this usual sensual world into a world of feeling. Feeling your back, feeling your face, feeling your body. The next stage is to disappear into nothingness. if you've continued to go deeper. You're much less aware of your body now. You're immersed in the energy of your own self, your own existence. We always are immersed in our own energies, but we never feel it because we're not aware of them. You have to turn around when you're meditating and become aware of what's going on in your body. This practice is a cure for all depression and anxiety also. Because your energy, because when you open your eyes, you feel the unbounded energy within. You feel it on your face, you feel it in your shoulders, you feel it in your back, and it's everywhere. If you have pain in your body when you're not meditating, you'll probably still feel it in meditation, but it morphs however it feels when you're awake. It changes when you meditate. And you just become open to it, whatever it is. Things move so much more slowly in this state of awareness. Okay. Slowly come out of it. Join me here. But keep feeling your body and the energies in your body if you can. Okay. How do you feel? Is your mind working? Are you present yet, or are you still in your body? Where the bliss is? It feels just delightful, I'd say. When you find out that meditation can take you to places of bliss or great energy or no energy. States you don't nearly come by usually. But if you can learn to lay on your bed or on the floor with your arms outstretched, looking upwards, and play with the energies. You can easily go into a place where the energies are. Embed yourself in them. And then come back when you're filled. Don't come back until you're filled. Now, during the day, go around from time to time and ask yourself, where's the nothingness that many teachers talk about? In this way, bring the meditation feeling back into yourself. And keep it there for a few moments. But you do this any number of times when you have some space, some time. Lay down, lay on your back, looking up at the ceiling. Half close your eyes. And in that silence, wait for the energies to come and bask in them. Eventually play with them. Okay. Bernadette, can you speak about your experience now?
Just I felt very filled with energies and bliss, and I fell back into my body, like you said, and after a while it doesn't feel solid, and I can sort of imagine the outline of where my body is, but I'm not limited to that area. And I don't know, just pretty much what everything you described. I can't think of any way to say it any better. Just
Danny?
Today I feel some tensions in the body, and today it's more difficult to feel this pleasant silence, pleasant space. It was waves, about 3 or 4 waves of bliss today. But mostly today I could not feel such freedom. Usually it's better, but today is not.
You can bill me, send me a bill for the wasted meditation. Jay, how are you?
I don't know. I feel tremendous bliss. I felt a tremendous reservoir of power. The life force absolutely just, I mean, I don't know where I went. I don't know who went there or who came back or whatever. I'm just lost. Today was extraordinary. Your gift was gentle, love exponential. It just a powerhouse. Yeah, I don't, when you ask me a question, it's hard to describe because it's so succinctly that my amness, it doesn't have a dimension or a place to go. It just is. And that limits the question, except that I can probably find more words than are necessary to describe it. But it today was exquisite. Thank you.
Michael, what about you?
What I saw, I can humbly say that anytime sometimes I get in a state of mind like today, where if I get into meditation, it's like getting into a rocket ship and watching myself put effort. And then on the outside of that, I see and feel more like an emptiness, seeing myself trying to meditate or trying to achieve a sense of what we're trying to do. But on the outside of that, I'm seeing myself on another level saying, I'm seeing myself do this and just leave it alone. I just want to be nothing or not do anything. It's almost like a two-tiered effort today where I'm sitting down, I'm feeling the energies. And then on the other side, I'm watching myself do that and seeing, hey, why are you putting all this effort? Just leave it alone and just be this other thing. Very hard to explain, but it's almost like a two-tiered thing happening. So what do you go with? Do I let go of the effort into feeling the energies and just go with something out that's beyond that?
That's for you to understand. It's for you to choose the path.
Which
Eventually, you have to pursue all of them.
which leads me to ask you, when I was a little boy, I never divulged this before, but I was born in another country, and my dad was fighting the war in Vietnam. And my mom brought me up with very little concept. And it seemed like back then, through your help of meditation, I was able to, at that time, uh, feel a holographic mind, or in other words, total freedom. It was like wherever we moved about in Japan, um, I just felt an openness or that freedom that you talk about getting, but there was no meditating. It was not until I my dad came back from the war, and then he put me to school and kindergarten and everything, and I felt it was like I lost all that. But it seemed strange that when you're tiny, that you could be in that state of consciousness where you're not even meditating, but you almost inherently have that capacity to feel the infinity. I try to, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, I mean, if we have that inherently coming into birth, what a pain in the ass that we're trying to relearn this through a process like this. I don't know if I can ask if that, did you feel that the same way when you were a tiny little boy?
No. Jay, how about you?
Been there, done that, but I'll come back for more. No, as I said before, it's sort of, I think, like Robert Adams says, but the question is, who am I? But you don't answer it because you are the answer, or you are the question, or there is no question or answer. So, as I said before, today was just a powerhouse. It just took me to bliss, and my walk away, my takeaway is it allows me to live in the mundane world and to try to put it down, to just let it go, to, you know, when you get on the train, put the baggage down, just put it away, put it down, let it go, because, and then the rest of the mantra is, dumb as a rock. Just, it's so exquisite because it inures you to the rest of the bullshit. It just simply puts you in a place of grace. And so those words and your darshan, this is a Shakti Pat sadhana every time. I mean, this particular today was exquisite. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. You know, if you need to understand cognitively what's going on, I can suggest no one better than Nisargadatta and the books put out of his talks. Get one book, any one of the books of his, and read it a little bit at a time, because you'll feel like there's so much there that it can take a lifetime to explore. It won't, but it feels that way. It's like the deepest well around. For him, the depths are only the beginning. And like in true Zen, you have to go beyond talking into nothingness. Okay. Stay where you are if you can. Just be there in the silence. And if you want, dive deep and find the bliss. And stay there as long as you want. Bye-bye.